Hello everyone, Overquake here, playing Professional Farmer 2014, and today we are moving to our next part of the year. Cows and hens brought us a tiny bit of money. We're moving to early autumn, and our crops are growing. Last episode we were just helping out our neighbor, harvesting some wheat for him. And so hopefully we get to work on our own field this season. We'll see. Harvest time is coming to an end. Take grain from the silo and go sell it. Well, that's kind of interesting. That's something we have not done before. So, they want us to attach a trailer. So let's go over here and get in our big green Lindner. And are we attached to this guy? No. Perfect. Good. So we'll do a little backwards driving. And go ahead and try to back this guy up. Attach our trailer and go sell. Sounds like we'll be driving along the roads for a little bit this time. Okay, good. Lindner with our crampy big body, big boy, what's it called? Whatever. Our trailer. Looks like we're gonna be, I don't even remember what's in here. Was it wheat? Could have been wheat. I can't see from that camera. We're looking stylish inside the cab. Alright, just making sure everything's lined up. It doesn't look lined up to me. So let's go forward a little bit more. Enter. Okay, here's what we've got. We got a bunch of nothing, and then we've got 10.25 tons of wheat. So let's go ahead and start pouring. That's going in. Our fill level's going in pretty slowly. 10 tons. I wonder if that will fill this up. So I was doing some thinking as the really long loading screen was going for this game. I was thinking about how really tired I am of this game's, what do you want to call it? Almost tutorial? About how the first year is all kind of mapped out for you. And I don't really see where they're making me go, but whatever. I'm really ready for when we've got the freedom to go and buy any equipment we want, when we've got the freedom to plant the crops that we feel like planting, and we can go and buy new fields, start to expand a little bit, when we can even hire some workers. So that'll be great. I'm pretty sure I saw that this game does have a hired worker option in there. Let's try this. Let's try C. Fifth gear C gets us 27 miles an hour. Is there D? Yep. Here we go, 32. And 6D. Well, now we're really booking. Okay, 41. I think, isn't 6th gear the last? Yep. Alright, so it looks like our top speed for this guy is 41 miles an hour. That's totally fine. Not a problem at all. Alright, we get to enjoy the morning scenery. Let's see, yep. There's the crops. This is our first time selling in this game, isn't it? So we'll be able to actually make some money instead of just borrowing. I think that's all we had really done previously was borrow some money from the bank. So this will be nice. This will feel real good to be making our own money, earning our own way through the world. And like I said, I'm really excited for this first kind of tutorial season to be over and be making our own decisions. So also, I think I've been watching a couple of videos on this game. A new expansion came out, which I sort of saw on Steam, but I hadn't really paid attention too much. America DLC is out for this game. It was actually released like 2 months ago, a month ago. I haven't really seen a lot of it, so I did find some videos on it on YouTube, was checking it out. It looks really interesting. I think I might pick that up pretty soon, but first I kind of want to figure out some of the basics of all this, sort of play around with what we've got right now before I go and get some DLC for it. I also didn't check out the price, so I don't know. Is it one of those $5 things, or is it one of those $20 things? I don't know. I gotta check that out some more. So, like I said, I just sort of skimmed over it on Steam. I haven't really paid attention. I really need to, considering, you know, I really do like this game. I do need to check that out. What was the point of that? The point of that was that I saw some videos with the America DLC that what they taught me were that I was watching some guys farming in this game, and I guess part of the trick is to, it seems to be that you can plant multiple multiple crops during the year. So there's a crop that you want to plant in the spring, and then you harvest it early summer, and then you can use that same field, cultivate it again, get it all ready to go again, and you can put something else in there that doesn't harvest till the fall. So looked really interesting. That's it's kind of neat. I like that. Makes a lot of sense. So, you know, it sounds like there's some strategy there to figuring out what with our really high gear, we overshot that a lot. There's some strategy to figuring out what gets planted when, and when are you going to harvest it then. Here we go. We were at 126,000. And after selling, we're at 129,000. So, I don't know, about 3 to 4,000. Go. There's our dirty trailer. It does look dirty now, doesn't it? Was it like that when it was new? I don't think so. So that's kind of nifty. Oh, where did we come in? Right here. Alright, going back home. Made 3,000. Doesn't really seem worth it, but whatever. That seems kind of small, doesn't it? 3,000 for that? I don't know though, because this is a really tiny trailer. We have some of the smallest fields in the game, so maybe that does make sense, I guess. I've always been a really careful driver in this game. I wonder, can we crash into other vehicles? I don't know. I haven't really played around with that. You know, maybe I should, that's a thought, to go ahead and, what does it want me to do? Cut across? Alright. And make another open another career in this game under a different name, and I can use that one to more play around. Yeah, it might be fun. It might not be. I don't know. What is that? What have we got over here? We've got a tower. Some kind of tower. What's at the top of that tower? I can't see it. Or is that a smokestack? I'm not sure. That's kind of neat. We're gonna go through the forest, and this is probably good for us to learn some of the back ways of traveling around through this map, so that we can kind of get a better feel for where things are, how to get to places without always using the roads, because sometimes the roads are not the best way to get somewhere. Although in this case, I think we are gonna get back onto this road. Oh, well, this is the road we came in on, right? Okay. Now we think we know where we are. Okay, got some more vehicles here. So, having lots of fun, farming, selling some crops. Pretty excited about that. That was kind of neat to sell our first crops. I'm okay with that. That's kind of neat. And this should be ours, right? Yeah, this is our spot. The homestead. Back to the homestead. Little storage areas that we haven't used and don't know what's in there, or don't really know what should be in there. I don't know. Okay, we're home. What do you want me to do? Switching to the next round, late autumn. Okay, great. Well, we're just moving right along. So we sold some crops during, what was that, early autumn? Now we're going to late autumn. Another tiny bit. Okay, so in autumn you can sow the winter grains. You can do that on the field that's currently resting. Right. Good. Field is resting. That actually does sound familiar, because there was a field that we weren't doing anything with it. Let's see if we can squeeze in here. Yep, that was a horrible place to park the combine. That's okay. We may do. So let's go ahead and put the trailer up, switch to the plow, and get it going. Going in a circle. Going in a circle. Yep, that'll work. And you go over there. Let's go find a bright blue plow. Which kind of isn't exciting, because plowing is... Oh, I can't see. There we go. Plowing is one of the most challenging things to do in this game. Trying to get... There's like a correct direction to have the plows, and I don't know. It's just a whole big thing. Alright, and I think this field is smaller. That could be good for us. Okay, so new question I do not know the answer to. Are you supposed to, in this game, are you supposed to always be going with every field you can all the time, or are you supposed to let them lie fallow sometimes? I don't know. Alright, so let's pick a corner and let's go. Alright, so let's put it down. And let's go see if this... Let's try 3B. I don't remember. Let's see if this looks right. It looks like we're... I can't remember which way is the correct way. I do remember that there's a backwards and there's a correct, and I just don't remember which one it is. So. I haven't noticed that it actually makes a difference. Like, I don't know if the game even cares per se. So that'll finish up. We'll raise it up, and we will not that. We will press T, rotate this bad boy around. We'll try it this way. And let's go! I don't know, looks fine to me. Kinda hard to tell exactly. But anyway, so we've got that going. We'll be able to get this field plowed. We're gonna winter grains, huh? I wonder what is a winter grain versus. So our in the spring we planted the wheat. So I wonder what they're gonna have us do this time. I'm not really sure, but sounds good to me. I'm ready to plan some more. I am really interested in this whole seasonality of this game. I think it will add another layer and add some complexity to this game, which will be kind of neat to see. It looks like it should just add some diversity too, that every crop doesn't grow all the time. So if you look at other farming games, some of which I play on my channel, plug, you can you can see that you can just plant corn just day after day after day after day. You can just be constantly planting corn on the same field, one right after the other. As soon as you harvest it, you can put more down. Not a problem at all. So this will add some complexity to where you can't just do one crop over and over again. It just doesn't seem to work that way in this game. But I kind of like that. That's kind of a neat idea. So I'm excited to see these seasons and how they affect our decision making as we go along. I did raise the gamma on this game a little bit after seeing our last nighttime episode. I wonder if, I don't know, now that it's reset today, it may... That's why the game may look a little different to you, but I don't think it looks bad on my monitor anyway, during the daytime. It looked more realistic. I don't know, it looked... To be honest, I think it probably looked more realistic before I messed with it, but I kind of liked as far as showing off the game, nighttime I just couldn't handle it with the lower gamma settings. It needed brightened up, so I played around with that. I hope you didn't mind the really dark nighttime episode I had last time. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you thought it did look more realistic. I thought it did. I don't know. I'm undecided. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up this field. And I'm going to cut that part out, so when you see me next, this whole field will be plowed. Should have everything done for you, and we'll see what's next up for our farm, okay? Okay, and that'll do it for this field. One thing I was noticing as I was wrapping up this field is we need to get some fuel for this tractor, and I don't know if we've ever done that before, so this might be the first time that this guy is actually empty. So let's go ahead. On our way back in, we'll go ahead and fuel him up. So next we're gonna go ahead and put this back away, get some gas, and they'll probably have us, yeah, probably gonna be cultivating. I don't know, I wonder if the, like, do you think the order matters for any of the... No, it doesn't. I wonder if any of the crops, like, are slightly different in that... Oh, on this one you have to cultivate, on this one you don't really even have to. I don't know. Are there any those kind of things? I also want to see if there's any... One of my favorite cultivators in Farming Simulator is, I like the cultivator that is also a seeder. You can take care of two things all at once. Alright, so let's check out this. Yeah, we were running super low. Our Leonard GeoTrack 114 only has 34 liters, but we can hold 120. We've got plenty here in our tank. Clean up your vehicles. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. This one isn't dirty. I wonder if that that trailer that we've got that actually did get dirty, I wonder if you can do that. Alright, let's skip over to our field here, and then we'll cultivate it. Okay, ready to go. So let's go ahead and, let's bring this down. Yeah, let's bring this down to B. We got a warning here, you're cultivating bare field. Plowed first. Right, got it. Alright. So we'll run this guy up and down, make it look a lot smoother, make it be ready for the crops. I really do like the little info panel that shows up for each field, the F2 menu that shows you how much you've got plowed, cultivated, fertilized, how much you've sown, how much it's grown. It's great. Fantastic. Really neat little menu. Now raise it up and go again. What's it doing? I wonder if I'm too close to the edge of the field for that row. Let's just do a second row, like, from here. So I remember when I was plowing that, it sort of showed that I was kind of plowing over the actual edge of the field, so that might be why that section down there looks like that. I'm not going to worry too much about that. seems like the game's only interested in once you get above like 95%, it's not really, it considers that job done anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and get the second row done. So I don't think I had really talked about this game. So one of the things about my channel that I should have done a very long time ago, but I've just done this week, is I've started to create a programming schedule. So for this game, that means every Friday I'm going to come out with a new video for it. So there's my announcement for that. We're going to have a new Professional Farmer 2014 every Friday. So this week it was released on a Friday, and we're just going to keep going just like that. So we'll have our once a week. Trying to remember. Farming Simulator, if you also watch me play that, those are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. And right now I'm playing The Forest, a new indie game, survival game, and that is on Mondays and Wednesdays. So we've basically got a programming schedule of every weekday. And I may throw in a surprise on the weekends, but every once in a while. But I'm planning on just regularly releasing one episode of something on each weekday. And again, for Farming Simulator, that's going to be Friday, so you can expect to see that. So that's kind of nice. I had been I was really sporadic before. It kind of depended on what game was new, which videos were being watched more often. I would put those out more often. But I'd like to make a schedule. So that's what we got. That's going to be our plan, and I will let you know when that changes. I'm sure it'll change at some point, but that's what to watch out for right now. I think that would be a good move to have a regular release day. I know when this game first came out, I played it constantly for that first week, and I put out a bunch of videos, and they were well watched. It was the week that the game got released. I even remember the first episode I played of this was Plowing on Release Day, I think it was titled. So, you know, I've loved this game since it was released. I kind of put it aside and forgot it was even there. I'm excited that that I've rediscovered it, and we're playing on. We're cultivating some more in this game. It's a really pretty game, and I like some of the mechanics, like the seasons, and I really want to see those explored more, but I can't do that without playing it regularly. So that's why one of the reasons that I've gone ahead and plugged this game into a slot so that it can be regularly come out, which also means I get to regularly play it each week. I'm excited about that. So I can think a schedule will be nice. Hope you like the idea. I know some of the channels I subscribe to on YouTube, it's always nice to know like what day something's come out. To know that that's not true, because I think I told the story on another video for a different game about how some of the channels my wife subscribes to, she knows that, oh, this person puts out a new video on such and such day, and so she knows to come back and look for it, and that's nice for her. She really likes that. I don't know that's like, I don't know if the YouTubers I subscribe to, if they have a schedule or whatever, but I definitely know that I definitely like subscribing to people that I know are going to continue playing a certain game that I like watching. Yeah, fantastic. Got a been getting a bunch of views lately. Love to see new people finding the channel and watching the videos. Thank you very much. I really like to see that. Thank you so much. And I'm trying to think of ways to improve my videos, make them more interesting. Trying to think of ways to be not boring, to be interesting, to have neat ideas, to do things you want to see. I would love to do more how-to kind of videos. I mean, here's the best strategy for this game. Here's how to do this part of this game. That kind of thing. Those are ideas I've been throwing around, trying to figure out. Ideas. I've just been trying to think of different things I could do. I love suggestions, ideas, concepts, what ideas of things you want to see, games that you think might fit well with what I like to do. Yeah. Love to see that. I'd love to explore more simulation games. But sometimes I'll just, more than often, I'll try out simulation games and just be utterly just bored out of my mind. I don't know. And other times I'm really drawn to them and really, really love doing it. And it's hard to pinpoint exactly what it is about a simulation game that makes it just really fun. And other times really atrociously boring. I don't know how... I'm actually not even sure why farming is such an interesting genre for me. I have no idea. I don't actually have any interest in becoming a farmer. I don't really have a lot of interest in learning about real farming. It's weird because I really love to do it on my computer though. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but I think that's kind of the beauty of the simulation genre, right? It lets you do things that you can't or sometimes don't even want to do. I don't have any interest in cultivating a field, really. Nope, no interest. But I really like, and this will sound crazy, but I really like doing this. It's very, I don't know, peaceful, calming, and satisfying that when you finally finish that harvest and can pull in that wheat and sell it off at the store. I don't know, there's something about it I really like. And yeah, I'm not sure about what that says about me, but I'm sure it says something. I'm sure that means something about my particular psychosis. Yeah. I'm almost afraid to do this in first person. Yeah, let's try it. Let's do a couple rows inside the cab. I mean, designers spent all this time making the inside of the cab look really decent. And look at that, it's showing us our RPMs, it's showing us our speed. I love that little display box over there. I wonder if there's actually a way to shut off this part of the HUD on the right side that shows the speed and the gear and all that stuff. Wouldn't it be kind of interesting to be limited to only using this information over here on the actual display for the tractor. It'd be kind of neat. Wonder if the gear is what our gearbox is set to. Is that listed anywhere? Shift to 5, 4. I don't think. Alright, that might not actually be shown anywhere inside the cab. That's a shame. Alright, so you might not be able to actually... I take it back. It doesn't seem like you'd actually be able to drive around and get any actual work done without seeing the HUD. Oh well. It was an idea. Might not have been a good one, but we're 88% cultivated. Excellent. Couple more rows up and down and we're done with this. That'll probably give us a nice natural spot to end this episode anyway, because we've already gotten a lot done. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we've got done with our selling wheat, and which was our first crop sale, and getting this field pretty much ready to sow. It's quite an accomplishment. Yeah, happy with that. Let's go ahead and wrap this field up, and then we'll wrap the video up. Nothing's happening. Oh, you know what just happened? Okay, I just had one of those moments where I was sure I pushed R to drop the cultivator down. Nope. Didn't do it. I didn't do it. R. There we go. Hey, now we're cultivating. Hey, you know the cultivator, when it's sticking up in midair, doesn't actually cultivate anything? Yeah, we just did that for science, just to prove that a cultivator in midair doesn't cultivate anything. That's what I was doing there. That's the whole point of that. That whole 45 seconds. That was the whole point. It was just to... It's the only way we as a species learn anything, is by experimentation and trial and error. So we're just doing our part. Hey, we dropped it down this time. And good. 95%. It always tells us we're done at 95%, which is really confusing to me. How can we be done at 95%? I don't like this whole good enough. You know, it's not good enough. You either cultivated the field or you didn't. None of this, well, you cultivated enough. When that number down there in your little control panel says 100%, that's when you're done, okay? That's when you're done. That's my take on that. Look at that. Now, 100% plowed, 100% cultivated. Now we're done cultivating. Alright. Good. We're not even gonna... We're gonna be Daredevil here. We're not even gonna check to see if there's traffic. We're just going. Just going. Call us crazy. fantastic. The game is going to tell us to put away our cultivator and probably drive and buy seeds. So we're going to work on that next time. Everybody, thanks for watching. This has been another exciting video of Professional Farmer 2014. And really appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.